The air around the NFC East is charged again, and this time the spark came from a moment no one expected. What happened months ago on opening weekend is resurfacing with a force that could redefine one of the fiercest rivalries in football. Something was said, something that hit deeper than anyone imagined, and the entire league is bracing for the fallout. Before we dive into what is unfolding behind the scenes, subscribe to the channel and drop a FlyEaglesFly in the comments to join this fight. It all began with an incident that refuses to die. A tense exchange. A brief moment that exploded into headlines and cast a shadow over the first clash between Philadelphia and Dallas. Jalen Carter, the young star on the Eagles' defensive front, was ejected early in the season after an exchange with Cowboys quarterback Dak Prescott spiraled into chaos. The league watched. The media pounced. Fans erupted. It was supposed to fade with time. It didn't. Now, with the rematch only days away, everything has resurfaced with even greater intensity. Prescott finally spoke out, and his words hit with a sharpness that reignited the fuse. He kept his tone light. He smiled when he delivered the line, but nothing about the message was soft. His meaning was unmistakable. This wasn't casual. This wasn't a joke tossed to the wind. This was directed straight at Carter, and the tension surrounding their next meeting has reached a boiling point. Inside both locker rooms, players are whispering. Coaches are watching body language. Sources say the atmosphere is different, sharper, heavier. There is a sense that Sunday is more than a game. It's a reckoning, and everyone knows it. Opening weekend still echoes across the league. Carter hadn't played a single defensive snap before the flashpoint erupted. Under the brightest lights of Week 1, he crossed paths with Prescott. Tempers flared. A gesture crossed the line, and within moments the officials sent him off the field. The reaction was instant, the controversy enormous. Philadelphia won that night, but the story that dominated the country wasn't the score. It was the moment that spiraled into one of the defining images of the season. Now they meet again, and the bitterness of that encounter is still alive. Prescott was asked what he will say to Carter when the two come face to face. He offered a calm, clever remark, but the underlying tension remained untouched. Everyone remembers the exchanged words before the opening drive. Everyone remembers how quickly the situation unraveled. Everyone remembers how the rivalry turned volcanic. This battle isn't disappearing anytime soon. Prescott is just beginning a fresh contract that locks him into Dallas for years. Carter still has seasons ahead anchoring the Eagles' defensive front. These two aren't passing through the rivalry. They are becoming the rivalry. This storyline could define an entire era for both franchises and every showdown between them. And as if the tension between Prescott and Carter wasn't dramatic enough, Dallas now enters the rematch with another cloud hanging above them. Prescott's health became a talking point this week when the coaching staff revealed he had been managing a hip issue. He brushed it off. He insisted he would be fine. But with Dallas fighting for every inch in the playoff race and entering a brutal stretch of games, even a small injury raises massive concerns. His last performance against Philadelphia earlier in the year was quiet but steady. Nothing spectacular. Nothing disastrous. Enough to keep Dallas alive, but far from commanding. This time, the weight on his shoulders is heavier, and the player waiting for him across the line is the same man tied to the most controversial moment of the season. While Dallas deals with uncertainty, Philadelphia faces a different kind of pressure, one that doesn't begin on the field, but in the front office. The Eagles are heading toward a future-shaping decision involving one of their most trusted offensive weapons, tight end Dallas Goedert. Despite posting strong production this season, his efficiency numbers have dipped. And with age and contract complexities coming into play, insiders believe the team may look toward the next generation sooner than expected. Draft analysts across the league have connected Philadelphia to one of the most explosive tight end prospects available next year, a dynamic weapon out of Oregon with rare acceleration and blocking versatility. His playstyle mirrors exactly what the Eagles love to build around in their multiple tight end formations. The whispers are getting louder. The belief is growing that the front office is preparing for a transition. But that decision rests heavily on how this season ends. If the Eagles push deep and Goddard remains a pivotal piece, the team may keep him in midnight green a little longer. If not, the shift could come sooner than anyone expects. Timing matters. Fit matters. And the Eagles are known for acting decisively when the moment demands it. For now, the team is focused on survival in a season filled with pressure, expectation, and the constant noise that surrounds a contender. Practice this week brought encouraging news when Pro Bowl center Cam Jurgens returned to the field after clearing key steps in the league's concussion protocol. His presence in the trenches is vital as Philadelphia approaches one of the toughest stretches of the season. The offensive line continues to shuffle pieces to cover for injuries. Lane Johnson's absence looms large, but depth has stepped in with tenacity, and the coaching staff has been drilling heavy formations to prepare for the physical battle that awaits in Dallas. On defense, Jalen Phillips continues trending upward after managing shoulder discomfort, adding another layer of strength to the rotation. Two rookie linemen are also making their way back into the mix, providing much-needed reinforcements as the Eagles brace for the final push of the season. These small progressions matter. Every healthy body will shape how far this team can go and how fiercely they can fight to stay atop the conference. All of this collides on Sunday. The renewed tension between Prescott and Carter, the uncertainty surrounding Philadelphia's offensive future, the injuries testing the depth chart, the playoff race tightening, the rematch that feels bigger than football itself, the kind of moment that defines a season, a rivalry, and sometimes even a franchise. The question is simple. Do the Eagles have the strength, stability, and fire to rise above everything happening on and off the field and claim another defining victory in a season built on grit and belief? Tell me what you think. And before you go, make sure to subscribe and drop a Fly Eagles Fly in the comments to keep this family growing. The fight isn't over. The story isn't finished. And the heart of this team beats louder than ever. When the dust settles and the stadium lights fade, one truth always remains. This team does not break. Not under pressure. Not under doubt. Not under the weight of any rivalry. The Philadelphia Eagles rise when everything around them tries to pull them down. That is who they are. That is who this city is. Every challenge, every injury, every storyline thrown their way becomes fuel. The noise from the outside only sharpens their focus. The rivalry only strengthens their resolve. And moments like the one coming up are the ones that define legends. Games that shape seasons. Battles that live forever in the memories of everyone who bleeds green. This is more than football. This is pride. This is identity. This is Philadelphia standing tall against anyone who tries to shake them. The players know it. The coaches feel it. And the fans carry it like a fire that never goes out. So as we step into another chapter of this story, remember what drives this team forward. Heart, unity, fight. The belief that no matter how heavy the moment gets, Eagles football always rises above. If you're part of this family, make sure you subscribe and comment Fly Eagles Fly below. Because the journey isn't over. The storm is just beginning. And together, we're going to ride it all the way to the finish.